Government requested an unprecedented magnitude of debt restructuring from its domestic bondholders and reached a high participation rate of almost 95%. Coupon rates were reduced from 21% to some 9% on average, and maturities were extended, providing the government much-needed breathing space and putting the domestic debt to GDP ratio on a clear downward trend as we reach 25% of GDP by the end of 2028. Overall, 203 billion cedis have been exchanged. This has helped ease the massive near-term local debt service burden, which was more than 40% of our tax revenues. Furthermore, the completion of the DDEP will help to reduce the present value of debt to GDP ratio by 9 percentage points in 2028. 2 weeks ago, government reached an agreement on a memorandum of understanding with our bilateral creditors through the Ghana Official Credit Committee, co-chaired by the Republic of France and the People's Republic of China, to restructure $5.1 billion United States dollars of our debts owed to them. The agreement with our bilateral debt holders, when implemented, will lead to a cash flow relief of around 2.8 billion United States dollars, or 39 billion cedis in debt service, which will be postponed between 2023 and 2026 to be repaid later and at a cheaper interest rate. Furthermore, the completion of these negotiations has paved the way for the IMF's Executive Board to convene at the end of this week, on Friday, 28th June, to approve Ghana's second review of the fund program, which will result in a further disbursement to Ghana of 360 million United States dollars in support of the program. Today, government and representative of our commercial bondholders announced a major breakthrough in our negotiations with them. An agreement has been struck over the restructuring of 13.1 billion United States dollars of value of debts. The agreement will result in significant savings to the government. The savings include the cancellation of 4.7 billion United States dollars, or 65 billion cedis, of the debt stock. In addition to the stock decrease, Ghana will save 4.4 billion United States dollars, or some 60 billion cedis, in debt service. This is the difference between what was originally due to be paid to bondholders until 2026 under the original terms, and what will now have to be paid until 2026. This comprises principal savings of 1.7 billion United States dollars and interest savings of 2.9 billion United States dollars. The agreement therefore means that bondholders will provide 4.4 billion United States dollars in cash flow relief during the IMF program, in addition to the cancellation of 4.7 billion United States dollars of the debt stock. Many of the projects stalled as a result of the debt negotiations will now resume. The conclusions of the negotiations have been highly satisfactory and to some extent unprecedented in the history of country debt restructurings. The Minister for Finance, the Honorable Amin Adam, Member of Parliament for Karaga, and his team at the Ministry of Finance are to be warmly commended for this historic achievement.